hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Disperse. Attack is the best defense. Appear before me. Swift and resolute. No has its moment of resonance. I got your back. How reliable. Stay calm.
Administering first aid.
Swift and resolute. Bad timing. I got your back. This is my ground. I will protect. Swift and resolute. I sense the end has come.
I think I found something, Rover. Watch out! Something's not... Brother... Help. It seems to only repeat these tacit discords attack other living beings, because this one probably devoured, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Rover, it seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. The village is crying. Something truly awful must have happened here. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. There must be something we can do. We may find the victim. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, the area is a mess. But look, there are many. Someone was injured. Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? They seem to belong. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals.
I see. Let's check some.
These cards. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but it's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords.
fusing humans.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members, and there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Frexidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. They belong to this one. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers,
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just... Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. Oh, no need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just... But out of all the onlookers, before you knew anything about this world, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend. And the truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want... Come on. Observe the surroundings a little. As you learn more about this world, your true desires, and before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with... Why do you have to maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a... So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? I see you don't really trust. So they were right. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and next, what makes up our main false devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Huh? What is it? Oh, and don't try to threat. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover. Our story begins. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a In the day, they toiled for food. Fables. Stories told, but they always draw from the same story gets whatever you learn from it is just one of count like us now. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, a shepherd visited. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. Nope. Quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food. They no longer had to struggle for survival. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs. Facing you are right. But the world we live, it's up to the two of us to make. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties. As each night passed, it was the only Rover. Do you think someone would give you? I once believed that too. But true equality is scarce. The world was never a fair play. To receive equal retribution when every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their when they can make someone else. They all rush to make more wishes. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right on. Well done. You did. Now, I wonder. Answer me and I'll reveal who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs. Indeed, he held all the power, Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, if they were given another chance, I believe that inevitably they accepted their fate and paid the price. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always. Here's my final. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs.
Really? Oh, do you really believe a hero would... Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's great pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story? What really happened here? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on. They had it. All the the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and made fun answer, but no, I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. No. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is go- Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you've found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on the... Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
Strike from the shadows!
I got your back. Everyone stand down.
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or aggressors.
Appear before me. Stay vigilant. Commence healing.
Swift and resolute. No longer!
Such a pesky girl.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble.
Look at you, rushing into... No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date. But don't forget, mice. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. We'll meet again in the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Oh, don't. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, let's talk about it later. Rover. It seems all the tragedies in CG Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life, we cannot take his words for granted. Now? What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south. They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.